Hello, this is just going to be a quick tutorial on how to get set up for the FTC robotics programming. So first thing you're going to want to do is download Java. And then, or not Java, just go Java. And go to the Oracle website where it says Java downloads. And just download whatever the latest one is for whatever operating system you're using. And then once you have that downloaded, run the file that you downloaded. Okay, so installation, just click next. Sorry if I'm not explaining much stuff, this is kind of just improv. Okay, cool. And then you have Java now. And then the next thing you need to do is download Android Studio, because that's the IDE that is good for FTC. Download Android Studio. And this takes a while to install. Another thing you're going to need is Git for Windows, or, well, depending on if you're on Windows. I assume everyone's using the school laptop, so yeah, you're going to need Git for Windows, which is just search up Git for Windows. And this is for our version control system. We back up all the code on GitHub, and you can essentially clone things, repositories, to your own local machine. So you're going to want to install, can't remember if it's 32 or 64 for the school computers, but for this one it's 64, so I'm just going to do that. You have these two things installing here. Okay, once it's done, run the .exe. And it'll show up in a second, hopefully. Yep. Yes. Oh, and whenever the screen goes black, that's just the administrator's permission stuff. You don't actually need this. It's fine. Next, install. Okay, once it's done installing, just go next, finish, that'll start it. So I didn't mean to open another one. And then, oh, and it'll even tell you download and install Git. So let's go to the installer that we had and launch that. Git. Literally just yeah, so I already have Git, but I'll install it anyways. Click all of these. Yep. Oh, actually, I do want this. Okay, yep. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So some of those settings you could have changed, but I'm just trying to make this as simple as possible. Oh, I guess you could literally download Git from Android Studio, but didn't actually know that. But yeah, once you have that, just finish. And that's all the Git you'll need. And so I already have a project open. You guys will probably get, yeah, I don't know how to get to the place. But yeah, just click wherever file is, project from version control, and then what you want to do is go to the FTC SDK, search this up, FTC SDK, and probably the first link, GitHub. You're going to want to copy whatever, or actually go to this, press this green button and go to HTTPS. You can also copy the link here. Both of them work. And then you want to paste that here and press clone. So, and Git allows you to clone that. You wouldn't be able to do. And you can say this window and building. Okay, yeah, but that's basically how you get controllers or this programming project set up. Usually we'll probably already have one for the season if you're trying to code for in season on the ramifications GitHub, which if you need access to, just ask. So it's Gradle syncing. There's another there's this thing called virtual bot, FTC, which essentially is like a robot simulator. You can like code programs and then upload it here in case you're at home and you want to just experiment with some stuff, since we don't really have much time on the robot anyways. So I think this is good for learning how to program. I personally used it as well to experiment with a lot of stuff. It has a lot of different configurations like mechanism bots and stuff like that. if you want to clone that, you're definitely able to clone that, but I'm also working on you can also go to, I'll put this in the description, but I have a fork of that, which basically has some of my own programs in it as well. So if you want to check out these, I have some other sample programs that I think could be better explained. And also, if you just want to see literal sample projects, going back to what you cloned, the official FTC SDK, if you press FTC Robot Controller, go down into this folder, go into external samples, it has so many samples. So many, my computer just froze. Yeah, this is really good stuff. But when you're actually coding the robot, all of your code is going to go in the team code class. So you'll put it here, test, and yeah, it'll be like thing. So yeah, that's just how you get set up. You can stop watching right now if all you wanted to know was how to install the FTC SDK. If you want to learn how to install the virtual robot, it's going to require a few more steps. Not much, but you just need to basically install Java 8 because, well, so search up Java 8 JDK and click on the first one from Oracle. Download the Windows 64 JDK. And the reason why this needs Java 8 is because it uses something called a library called JavaFX, which is already included in Java 8. So that's just a bonus and makes it more simple instead of having to install it separately. Yes, well, I already have it installed. Just reinstall. Close, okay. And let's say I wanted to clone the virtual robot thing now and try it out. Let's do that. So this is my version of it. You can either copy the original or this one. I'll put the links in the description, but yeah, this is mine. So, oops, I already have a directory. Hold on. Delete. Okay, clone. This window. And an issue you might run into is that you need to select the Java version for this project. So you'd go to, well, it's already done for me, but you'd go to File and then Project Structure, and then click on SDK and select the 1.8 version, not the 22 version. Because this one, only for the virtual bot though. So like I said, you're gonna put your code in here, and the way you can run this, you just run it from anywhere. Just press this run button and we'll do some stuff. Right, and we have this thing now. So, what can this do? Well, there's this file here, teleapp. Oh, you can drive the robot around. Kind of cool. And yeah, you can like test autonomous and stuff. Pretty sick. Anyways, that's it. If you have any questions, just ask me or search them up.